Allow me to describe to you what self-love isn't. Self-love isn't self-sabotage. Allow me to describe to you what self-love is. Self-love is you not being concerned with what other people think, no matter what. Self-love is you not being self-destructive. It's not you sabotaging yourself, putting yourself down, insulting yourself, putting other people ahead of you, above you, before you, and complimenting them while insulting yourself. Self-love is you saying, I'm equal to everything and everyone around me. Self-love is you accepting compliments given to you by yourself. Self-love isn't self-sabotage. Self-love is self-care, self-soothing, and self-forgiveness, unconditional love. That's what it is. Without it, you have nothing, you are nothing, and you're not going to be anywhere with it because you're just drifting, people-pleasing, and you don't want to find yourself doing that. Not at all. Because these people, they don't know any better. They just do what they're told by that system, and they can't think for themselves. But you can. So, knowing that, operate accordingly, where you begin to adjust your parameters in such a way that you only allow things of an inclusive nature that are beneficial for your journey. And that means self-healing, self-liberation, proactive autonomous intelligence. It also means self-generating, self-manifesting. And it also means you complimenting yourself, forgiving yourself, and not caring what people think. Because that's what's been holding you back the whole time. Because you care what people think about you. So much so that it paralyzes you beyond the capacity of you acting as an individual. So now you're conforming. Is what I'm wearing okay? How do I look? That's what your first thing you always ask other people. How do I look? Do the shoes go with the dress? That's got to tell you where your energy is. You're seeking validation from something outside you that cannot create anything within you. Because everything that you go through in your life is a direct result of internalized projections emanating from that initial creation inside you. It's like, in other words, whatever you've got going on inside you, whatever it is, that's what you're projecting. And that's what your reality will be to an extent. Not entirely. Again, as before, I've said, you're not responsible for the world around you. I'm not responsible for the guy parking his truck in the driveway. How you doing? I'm not responsible for this guy right here driving up the block. Or the wind blowing the trees. Or the leaves falling on the ground. I'm not responsible for the clouds up in the sky and the sun being blocked. Do you see where I'm going? I didn't put these signs here or this telephone pole here. I didn't put that drain grate there. I'm not responsible for that. Beyond my control. You are not the reality that surrounds you entirely. Only the things in your immediate experience. These are self-generated because you created them. And the most important thing you could do for yourself is to only generate energies that create beneficial experiences. And when you get to learn to do that, that's when you master the power of self-love. It all works in tandem, hand in hand. Because if you don't love yourself, what do you do? Think about it. If you don't love yourself, then you're not being yourself. If you're not being yourself, then who are you? You got to ask yourself these honest questions. And it's the truth. So let me leave you with this. You either have two choices in life or you don't. Choose to love yourself or not, or choose to just check out and not care about anything. I myself have been on both ends, both sides of the fence. I always choose self-love. Because always it's going to prevail above and beyond all things, earthly and unearthly, of this world and otherworldly. It always has, it always will. Because energy never lies, energy never stays the same, and energy never dies. God bless.